Look how observant you are when the spritz is suddenly gone, huh? I see where the followers, where my patrons are setting their priorities. Anyways, good morning, day, or evening, whatever the time it is. I am back, and as you can hear, with a much, much worse voice than before. So, no spritz tonight because my throat is still not doing one hundo. I punched an old man in Palwa and now I'm wanted. I'm not surprised that you are. Try that IRL, that'll happen as well. And here, I'd almost saved up for it. I'm sorry, Kia, and how you going? It's just for tonight, don't worry. It'll return on Wednesday. As it always does. Always with a little bit of time. But yeah. I'm just glad to be actually returning today, especially with all the things that's going on. Oh, it will, don't worry. I'm not making too much of an exception here. Now, let me just figure something out because it seems like my microphone is not being picked up right now from... There we go. Wonderful. One problem at a time, they say. But yeah. Today is going to be a little bit on the chill side as well. Oh, don't worry. It'll return. Don't be so fussy about it. But if you want to, I'll give you a counter offer. If you guys want to, I can just switch on fishing for tonight. There have been a few fish also added today as well. We've got a total of 18 custom fish, if y'all want that. But yeah, just glad that you're around, and I hope the fireplace in the living room is making the EP. Oh, that sounds lovely, actually. Just a small little fireplace, a little bit of extra warmth and all that. What's missing is just hot chocky and a good banky, and then it would be perfect. Well, now we got things that need doing, or at least I would like to say that. Let me just switch over to Blender again. There we go. Gonna stretch it out just a bit. Fantastic. The tea makes me eepy. Yeah, I just made myself some too, so that I can soothe my throat a little bit. Dobar dan, majstore. How are you going, brother? Welcome to the chat. My name is Konalo, as it is right now evening where I live in Austria as it is, and I'm glad to tell you very welcome to the coffee shop. We are just doing a little bit of chilling around today, so nothing too special, especially because I just got over sick, so there we go. I still got hot chocolate powder. If you accept the chill hot chocolate, I will. I will gladly accept the chill hot chocolate. Something nice and chill always sounds pretty fantastic. So, Master Ulrich, you seem to be a first timer. I have a feeling I know who you are, so I'm not gonna leave that on that. Also, how you doing? How you going, guy? Hope you're doing well yourself. Today I just wanna do some smaller stuffs. Mainly want to make like a small map today. Just challenging myself a little bit further and further. Every time a little bit more. I'm exactly who you think I am. I'm glad to see that then. I'll just leave it at that. I'm glad that you actually managed for a change. It's all good. Nobody's forcing you to anything. Ah, sorry about that. I'm still a bit under the weather. But it'll be fine. That's also the reason why the spritz is also not here today. Because it is really not doing too good. Good on you. I'll drink some. Cheers to that. Nice hibiscus tea. Tonight, because why not? Hibiscus tea is very good. Doesn't really help with anything, but it helps with at least me. Just gonna give some dimensions here first. I always really like to just make like a deserty thing, so that I can just make sand dunes and all that stuff. Just beautiful little sand dunes. Gonna subdivide it a little bit more. 8 times, yeah, that'll do. That'll do, definitely. So we have subdivided it, and I have learned a few more things over time. So just going through things a little bit on the slower side. But yeah, it's been a while. You guys have had your New Year's and everything, and I hope that you've done well. So, how's your New Year's been doing? How do you celebrate? Did you have at least fun? I know I'm soft speaking today, but you can't really do different. We're gonna do with a nice Voronoi. Gonna get the intensity a bit up. There's some bigger dunes. I want hot chocolate now. I'm just too lazy. Yeah, but once you get the chocky, it'll be just fantastic as well. That's a bit pixely, but it'll be fine, probably. Gonna go with a little bit. What about this intensity? That looks pretty alright in my opinion. Chucky's perfect for those lazy days. Yeah, Chucky always good. Wonderful. That looks pretty nice, mate. All good, all good. In this case, the evenings, yeah. Especially now with how frosty they've been recently, it is gorgeous to have some hot chocolate as well. So there's that. But in the end events, to everybody who wants it, I don't have chocolate, but I do have coffee. At that time, well, knock yourself out, brother. I can't blame you for it. Coffee good. Here I only have tea right now, so there's that. Then again, it's a little bit different when you have tea. Gonna do some decimate. This looks nice, fantastic even. All I have is just hibiscus tea tonight, so I can soothe my throat just a little bit longer so I can talk around. But yeah, add hot chocolate powder to the coffee and you get mocha. Yes, see? You got a lot of connoisseurs here. This looks pretty alright. There are a few possible holes that I just peeked at. That looks actually pretty alright. This is actually good. Why is it seeking like it has a hole in it? Oh well, it'll be fine probably. So we have our desert, finally. Nah, my mom just didn't keep an eye on me. You curious little poo, yeah. Curiosity kills the cat, but also it makes everything so much more interesting as well. So let's just move. Which crater should we use mainly? Somewhere in the middle. We can use this crater here to make something in it. Because why not? It's a nice little crater. Ah, hold on. I have spotted something. Gonna give this a quick fill in. So that it is nice and filled up. Gonna give it a quick little check. Gotta run, but if you stream until later hours, I'll be back then. Yeah, I usually try to stream until 10. Usually between 8 and 10 is soon finish. So if you manage, great. If not, that's fine. It's always here. We're not running away anyways. So you have a good one, eh? But yeah, just gonna make some smaller stubs. And it is already sliming up in my throat like wild. Let's use this little hole here. So we will take this one. And let's move the entirety to the center here so we don't have to do so much. See you at the usual location? Hell yeah, brother. I'll see you around, buddy. So yeah, we have the little desert now, and we have that little patch that we want to edit now. Ah, goodness, that cough is going to kill me. But regardless of it, we have everything. So now, let's make some small little housey houses, shall we? I'm just gonna quickly check some stuff. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, that should do. Just want to make sure all the settings are proper. So, now with design like this, it's always interesting how far we can go with it. Because right now, the desert is pretty much done. And we can just go from here and then just continue on. So, let's do something a little bit more special. It's a bit hard to control, but if we just do this, we have this little thing here. And we will also shorten it by a little bit. So we can actually start off with that one. Now, I don't want it to be just this away. I have played myself around with the wave editing. So I can work with the narrowness and everything. But I still need to learn it just a bit. We go with very, very narrow lift. Did it work this way? No, it didn't. Nope. Good on you, Roseblood. Good on that. Cheers up. Ah, good tea. Good tea. Now I need to just remember how I did that. Because I do tend to forget. Then again, with how much I tend to play around with stuff these days, it's always just a little bit of a play by. Yeah, we'll just drown you into. Yeah, that's fine. You know what? To keep, I like to keep my throat moistened, especially with today where I had to disable the spritz. Much as I didn't like it myself, believe me that. I usually don't like to take away, but for health's sake, I have to do some things different. I'm gonna subdivide you a little bit. There you go. Can we wave you now? Yes, we can. Yeah, become British, drink tea. No need to become British. Just gonna narrowness. That'll go this way. A long normal, it's okay. What about height? Yes. I can set the height, that's cool. I can set the narrowness. So keep it at this. Then we can just, on the position of Y, narrow here. I'm gonna clip that and send it to M. Yeah, you do that. Send it to M. I think she's gonna have a good laugh for that. Nice. Nice. This is what we wanted. We have one single sheet of sheet metal, basically. Oh, goodness. To be honest, only tea to make truly British is Yorkshire tea. Yeah, we don't have that here. So you're a little bit hard pressed on that. Sorry about that. But on the bright side, we got our little wavy fella. We're gonna apply that. We're gonna decimate it because I do not like to have too many. of Thames. Oh, I have to be in. There we go. Fantastic. Kiba the Raptor. Hey, how you going, Kiba? Hope you're doing well. Sorry about the Spritz command. There's no Spritz today because I'm still a bit sick. And I still need to warm my throat, so there's that. So we can see everything from the top. That's fantastic. Then let us move you over here. Rotate you just a bit. I'm gonna give you a little bit of thickness. Gonna put you over to that. Yes. Gonna do this here. I'm just gonna puzzle it together. Yep, I should save actually. Good on you. Thanks for that. Because I did not actually save for a while. Also, I punched an old man in Palwell by accident. You did not do that by accident. I know you for this long. You did not do that by accident. That's just classic Milton right there. There we go. And it is saved now as the desert stream. Just how we like it. It was an accident. Yeah, sure. And my name is Pope Leopold. Sure, it was an accident. I know you for this long, honey. So yeah. Don't worry about it. Nobody's gonna tell. Not yet, anyways. That's gonna be a little shack, I guess. Just gonna move this over here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. The little poop shack. We do like a little poop shack. Then we will rotate it. Like this, there we go. This isn't the real Nilton, she is not arguing with me about it's sorry. It's the real Nilton, she just doesn't have the voice right now. Usually she would absolutely try to argue with you there. But today is a little bit different. Hey Conan, what are you making? Oh, I'm just making it, trying to make a little desert town, Rat. How you going? Hope you're doing well. I'm just trying to make it out of sheet. Sorry. I'm just trying to make it out of sheet metal, or at least like one thing. So that I can at least use it a little bit of something. There we go. Fantastic. I'm just gonna do this real quickly. Thank you very much, Roseblood. I'll definitely need it. You definitely heard that. All good here. How's yourself? Still sound a bit sick? Yeah, I still am a bit sick. With things happening as they are, honestly, I'm surprised that I'm not much sicker than that. But, you know, sometimes you just don't have a choice, and it just is the way it is. This looks fine enough. Just gonna apply that. Gonna put this a little bit in the ground, and then voila, we have our first little housey house. Gonna put this in wireframe. Shorten it a bit so it doesn't take too much space. And we have our first little thing in our little desert. I have a few seconds of delay, so I more or less sense it instead. Somebody who is really adamant about hydration, yes, you surely do sense it well. Just gotta rotate it a bit. There we go. House sheet metal. There we go. We have our first little housey. Now, what do we want for a second house? Self-care is needed, especially if sick. Yeah. So, what do we want our second little housey to be? Do we want it in another like little scrap stuff, or do we want to do something else? We can try make a teepee as well, but that wouldn't be like really fitting because I always like to think, hey, it's not like normal people here. It's like desert robots and such. May I ask what 3D printer you have? I do have a Bamboo Lab Carbon X1. It's one of the more pricier ones because I really wanted to go into like harder 3D printing, but that didn't work well. Make a regular junker town. Does it require scavenging? Yeah, I will, one way or another. It didn't work well so far. A rock with a lean-to. I mean, I could make a rock. Definitely can make a rock. Let me just start here with a cube then. I'm gonna do some loop cutting here and here. Let's give this one a little treatment as well. Fantastic. Gonna make it Rubik's a little bit. Or you know what? I'm just gonna subdivide that rock a little bit more. Then we go to sculpting. I haven't sculpted yet, so really done any sculpting is not something that I usually do, but I will subdivide it just a few more times. This'll do. So we can now just go ahead, just start squeezing stuff and just model it out how we want to. Now I haven't done this before, so bear with me. We want to get rid of that edge here. Wonderful. It's like clay. So just gonna get rid of all of the rocky stuff. Then here as well. So we are cornerless. No edge. It's just all clay. And look at this. Isn't this funny? Your computer can do the same, by the way. There's like a lot of simulation stuff. You can make like this as well. But we don't need that. What we need is to squeeze a little bit. We need to go a little bit inwards. What do we have here? This is fill and deepen. What do we need? Inflate, deflate. We can just do it like this. Or you know what? Let's just cut the things out that we don't need. Gonna take the desert out and the house too. Gonna go to wireframe. Gonna chuck all of these vertices away. Then we're just gonna make like a wall here. wall here. Or you know what? I'm just gonna redo the entire thing. The cube did work out so well, as much as I was hoping for. So we're gonna make a new cube. We're gonna... Goodness gracious, my throat, I swear. I'm so sorry that I'm just clearing my throat the entire time. Just gonna do this. Then in edit mode, we are going to remove these two here. And then we have these four. So we can make a better thing. There we go, nice wall here. And nice wall here, fantastic. We're gonna make this one a little bit lower. And this one over here, a little bit upper. And then over here, we're just going to make it like this. There we go. Now we will mark this, subdivide it a few times. That's nice enough. And then let's just get the desert back in. Bam. Wonderful. I want you to be a bit more over here. There we go. Wonderful. Thank you very much, Roseblood. I'll just take a quick sip as well. A good zippy is important. Gonna get you a little bit into the ground. Now, what do we need? Subdivision surface, yeah. Because why not? Make it a little bit more round. Because why not? We want the quality to be rounder. Maybe I've done something wrong. Hold on. Maybe I didn't need that. Okay, let me just... In object mode. Subdivision. Yes, now we have a rocky one. This looks like a rock. Perfect even. Much easier and much quicker than I wanted to initially. It's a rock that you can lay on. Because why not? Gonna apply that. It is a fantastic rock now. Where are we gonna put you? We're gonna put you over there. Gonna turn you around here. Gonna lift you a little bit. Gonna do a little bit of jankery. Over here. Over here. Well. Let's do some decimation. Can't really. It's already perfect. Fantastic. There you go. We have now the beautiful, wonderful little rocky rock. After our boy Kia's wishes. And do it like this a little bit. There we go. Wonderful. We have a rock. Rock lay. So we know what kind of rock it is. Wonderful. We have a rock and we have a little housey house. So, what else is there that we want, people? Is there anything else that you would like? Since we have a rock, we have like a little scrappy house. Or could be an outhouse, could be a storage, could be whatever it be. Dead trees. Oh boy, you're already setting me up for failure, are you? Yeah, I know, Rosebud. Sleepy sleep. Yeah. Could go with some sleepy sleeps. But yeah, I'll give trees a shot. Because why not? I'm gonna try maybe best with a circly circle. Make that nice and small. Just gonna make it like small. Duplicate it and go upwards first. Make this one even smaller. And I'm gonna manjangle it somewhere. Just gonna do it like this. Maybe that'll do. Yes. And we're going to bridge the edge loops and give them a number of cuts. Yeah, that'll do. Ooh, I like that. Nope, that's not working as I thought it would. Let's go with wireframe. We will cut this one out. Duplicate it, go over here. We will turn this one over there. Bridge edge loops, and then just give it a few more cuts. That was not good enough. I want to do this one lower then. What about this one? This one and this one. Fantastic. And number of cuts. I like where this is going. Fill this, and fill the bottom. Then we're going to duplicate that, and we're going to go all the way over here, twist it around like this. Maybe somewhere around this away, so it's not really aligned. Make it smaller. And then we're going to do the same here again with bridge edge loops. Increase the number of cuts. Give it a little bit of a twist. There we go. Looks already like a really weird dead tree, don't you think? I have to wait until past 9 p.m. so I can keep my sleep schedule at least somewhat normal, especially since I share a room with my younger sibling. Makes sense. Guess you just keep relaxing. Yeah, plus I got one more cup of Yorkshire tea. It'll keep me awake for an extra bit. I only just now remembered it existed. Looks like something out of Spore. I mean, you could definitely see the resemblance of it. Sometimes just inspiration isn't very far, isn't it? I'm just basically just throwing stuff out of bounds the whole time. And then just increasing it, decreasing it, whatever the hell. Just digital claymancy, I guess. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to go here with you. And we're going to bridge the edge loops again. Gonna give you a few more number of cuts. What does merge factor do? Not much. Smoothness, Profile, We can also do like roots and stuff. Make it linear. I'm making it spherical, because why not? Look at this weird tree thing. this smaller again, and this one too. Bridge edge loops. And we increase the number of cuts. There we go, and we have a weird tree thing. You think this is a good enough tree? It's a very weird tree. Yes, okay. Now, where do you want me to place it? You have this little field here. Where do you want it? We can rotate it, we can make it spin. Whee! Just making stuff today. Depends on whatever you want to be desolate or something more organic. If it is desolate, then it'll definitely be over yonder somewhere. Just so it can stay more in solitude. Gonna turn it around like this. Look at this. That's just garbage. But it's our garbage. It's beautiful garbage. It is our garbage, and our garbage is beautiful. Ah, good tea. Good tea. Just gonna quickly save. There you go. Ah. Oh no, you have to put it upside down now. You got flipped. But yeah. Now we have a rock, we have a little sheet metal thingy, and then we have a tree. What else can we do? Like, we can make some pebbles and such. Since we are speaking robot, kind of, what about a rusty giant gear? Or something like mechanical? I think that'll work. So let's just do that. We can make like a giant hydraulic thing. Let's start with a plane then. Just gonna... That's the circle. That is the tree one. Hydraulics. Hell yeah. Yeah, let's do that then. Gonna make this smaller first. You can make like a giant piston or something as well. Now we can just extend it a little bit upwards. Should research it again? Yeah. They're not very hard. They're actually quite simple when you think about it. It's just pressure. It's just pressure. Hydraulic parts. Let's just Google it like that. Yeah, it's like more like a cylinder with a piston, barrels, and all that such. All that sweet jazz. Let's delete the vertices. We will make a circle. Since we like it low poly, we will just do it like that. Fantastic, fantastic. Just gonna make like a hydraulic hanger. Yeah. Just gonna do this. But engineering education will make it needlessly complicated. Doesn't every education make it in something simple really needlessly complicated? One way or another, at least. So we will just need to... Where are my... Did my tools just disappear? There they are. Wonderful. I still haven't forgotten. We need 2 cuts. Fantastic. That's just what we wanted. We're going to get these ones. Wonderful. It looks janky as hell, but, you know, sometimes jank is fine. Then we will need these two. Can we bridge the edge loops like this? What is going on with you? I guess I need to extrude you first a little bit, don't I? Bridge edge loops. No twist, please. What? What? Why? That's not what I wanted. Why are you doing it this way? Ah, I see why. Hold on. Because Blender tends to be a little bit special at times. It wants it to be angled a little bit. Hold on. Then we have this. Rotate it just enough for it to recognize where to go. Now let's try this. This time it might work. Hold on. Fantastic. And we have some kind of weird piston part now. Open loop. Fantastic. Then we will just need to switch to wireframe. Just gonna smush that just a bit. Take it to be big zippy, because why not? Save as well, since I already saw it. Thank you very much, Nilton. Since I'm terrible with reminding myself to save. Now, I'm gonna be honest, this is not the prettiest, and this is definitely not the best version of it, but it looks fine for what we do. Let's switch on the desert. And now we can place it wherever we want. You can go over here. Desert needs to be switched off a little bit, rotate a little bit like this, and then just sunk into the ground. And rotate like this. So you look a little bit more natural. I mean, yeah. Oh. We think of it this way, it should be just fine enough. We can just leave it like this. And we have a little landscape already. Now if we go to shading, this is how it'll look for now, because we have nothing in here. It has no texture, no nothing. So we have just a little bit of scrap metal around. So, what else? We could still make a lot of stuff after all. Just gonna save real quickly. Definitely a giant gear. Oh boy, I was kind of not looking forward to that one. So I'm just going to be a little bit of a doofus, and I'm just going to Google it real quickly. Because sometimes Googling it is just fine. I have never said that I was an expert in it, so that is my saving grace in that sense. I think I have an idea how. Make a quarter of the gear, duplicate, merge vertices. If it was so easy. It sounds easier than it is. But you know what? I'll take your word for it. We will. This is the plane. This is the hydraulic thingy. Fantastic. We gave it a perfect name. I should make a schematic of machine I made for my character a while ago. Well, go ahead. We sure do love something creative here. How is 16 faces for you? Let me just check. Yeah, that'll do. Probably. It'll probably be fine, right? Yeah, it'll be fine. I'll take it. Just gonna switch everything off again. Firstly, let us just extrude a little bit. Okay. Okay, face then. Whatever. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll have a giant 8 gear. Like this. There we go. Nice. Now I want to go in here. Mesh face. I think there was a poke faces. Yes. That's not what I wanted. Well, that was easier than I expected. That worked out much better than I expected, actually. Now, if I delete the faces, what will happen? It deletes the faces. Okay. Like it actually deletes the faces. Okay. So we have a giant gear, I guess. That was much easier than I expected. Thanks, Nil. So let us just get everything back in. The desert should be gone for now. Then we do this here. Could just go a little bit over here. And over here a little bit like this. Just gonna do it like near that. And booyah. Maybe not really. Hold on. Yeah, that'll do. Good enough. Slowly getting somewhere. And that is big gear. Yeah. 3D is just fun. I mean, just look at this. Just gonna resize it a little bit. I don't want the gear to be too big. There you go. Now we have a little bit of a scene in here. And if we go into shading, that's how it looks like. Of course, with nothing, it all just clips through. But you know what? We're not professionals, so it's super fine. But we should actually start thinking about giving them UV maps. So we're able to actually paint them and all that stuff. So first, I'm gonna put the desert in. The desert is gonna get a smart UV. 5 margin. So let's start with the desert itself. Shan't we? Texture slots. We want a new base color. So let's see. What would be a nice desert color? Huh? Oh, wrong. Hold on. Oopsie. Hey, Samurai, how are you going? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Something along the lines of beige white. Yeah, that'll do. Something nice and white. Oh. Oh, dang. That's... Oh, no. Oh no. I misclicked. Oh, no. I misclicked. Oh, I bumped up now. Paint. Edit. Redo. Redo. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm clumsy. There. Fixed it. Okay. Wonderful. Just finished Borderlands 3 session with neckbeards. Oh, yeah. Sounds awesome. What did you play as? Please say Moes. Please say Moes. Please say Moes. We are so underrepresented in the Moes. In the Moes community. I still you saw that Zane. Okay. I was hoping you were gonna play Moes, but it's fine. I'm still not mad about you. Let's give the dead tree some textures as well. Base color. Yeet. The tree should be more in the brownish area. There we go. We're just gonna keep it very, very simple. Sorry, Lemur called Dips and Moes. Cultured. Look at this. The tree has now some paint. Now we go back to the layout. Now this thing. Spot UV project. Unwrap. Fantastic. You see how this just cleverly just working on it as well. When you use a smart UV, you can actually set it to actually have some islands and all that. And I play Zane because I love when he speaks, and I can do half the ass impression of him. Oh. Admittedly though, Zane is very funny. Like, Zane is actually a good character. I played him at one point, but I still prefer Moes because I have an absurd murderous build on Moes. Literally to the point where I can literally just walk in. That's it. I walk, and that's and all the things already know what's going on. It's basically just over for them. Why did you just... Yeah, that's what I wanted. But where's my paint? Hello? Why you no want? Uh-huh. I do want the texture paint, yes, but sidebar? No. Toolbar? Assets? Hello, I wanna do the thingamajig. I guess I'll have to improvise then. That'll do. We're gonna get like a normal thing here. It's being wicked again. But not literally. Come on. Why do you not want the color suddenly? Oh man. Image editor. UV editor, 3D paint, texture node. No, that's not it. Image editor. Yes, that's exactly what. It's so weird. Hold on. Save. Yeah, that wouldn't be such a bad idea, but I need to figure out what's going on with my boy again. Because that's not what I want. I will not be able to see anything on there. Texture paint. That's where I am. Okay. I've just bumped up where I was. Great. It painted the tree. Let me just get to the house. There we go. Fantastic. I was in UV edit, not in the other edit. Scrungle clock in? No, he did not. I'm sorry. But nothing to worry about. Scrungle will clock in any second now. My bad. I forgot about Scrungle again. But here. He is now here. Don't worry. Scrungle clocked in. Welcome back, Scrungle. I'm sorry. I'm just being a doofus. There we go. Now we fixed it. Now it all works as it should be. Give it a quick test. There, fantastic. He is back in. He is our little boy. He better be here when we need him. That's just our Scrungle. I can't wait to actually work on Scrungle again. To be frank. He is a little pet project after all. Unwrap, and we go to texture paint. Texture slots 4, base color. Bam. We need white and white gray. There we go. Nice and easy colors. We love it, don't we? Now we go to the hydraulic thingy. We should paint this like kind of gray blue, I think. Smart UV, bam, boom, bam. And texture slots. There we go. Let's turn it towards bluish, yes. We're just using flat colors anyway, so we might as well just have a little bit of fun with it, right? Look at it. And then let's do the gear as the last thing. Smart UV, unwrap. Texture paint. In base color. And we will do this more in the reddish area. And now we have our little scene. It's all in flat colors, but it's still very cute, I think. A few little things here and there. Just keeping it very basic for now, so we can actually go in later. Go in object mode, in edit mode, then we select it all. We go into texture paint. And in texture paint, we can now go to the size, we can redo it, we can do the strength a little bit downwards. And now we can actually go for the rusty colors. There we go, wonderful. We have no texture here. Let's just go a little bit with a smaller size. It's not very visible, isn't it? Let's do some harsher here. Over here, yes. We just go all the edges in orange or the rust red. So you can see that it's starting to wear. There we go. Nice. Oh, this looks actually kind of cool. The rock's gonna be fine. Let us select another one. This one goes into texture paint. There we go. There we go. Wonderful. Now this works as I wanted to. I don't want the strength to be too harsh. But I also want the size a little bit smaller. So we can go like here. There we go. Wonderful. Just gonna give it like a little bit of a rusty stuff, like the wind caught it. And just chipped off over time on it. Nice. This doesn't need to look professional. It just needs to look just good enough. I need to save. That's actually a good point. Thank you very much. The tree is looking fine. And let's see about the shading. Oh yeah, it looks like something, alright. Now the thing is, I do not like where the light is. So can I make a volumetric cloud or something? So if I put the sun here, now we're actually going slowly, something. We are going to do in rendered view. Ah. Now the sun is going this away. This is kind of awesome. How borked is the voice and how is the borked voice treating you? Oh, Icarus, how you going, mate? It's going, it's going. It's a little bit tough at times because I just keep coughing, but right now good company, warm tea, and everything just works out well. So yeah, welcome to the Chin Coffee Shop finally. Glad to see you actually come up and come by as well. Hope you're having a good time, buddy. Just gonna give this a little bit of a treatment like this. There we go. Now here's my question. Can I color the sun? Can I paint the sun? I can. Nice, wonderful. Just wrapping up lunch? Fantastic. I hope you're having a good time. I hope you had a very good lunch too. Especially these days, a good lunch is, you know, kind of necessary. Let's go with rendering. Oh, I have no camera, that's what. So we'll have ourselves like a small little thing for everybody, because why not? I would gladly show it to you. I'm just right now just making like a small little scene because I wanted to make something a little bit bigger. That's like the more bigger side that I can get because my knowledge in 3D is still not very grand, but it'll do just fine. Let us give us a camera. Fantastic. Threw some of this chili from yesterday on pasta. Easy. Fantastic. And thank you very much for the follow as well, Icarus. Man, chili with pasta actually sounds quite interesting. Let's see. Can you render me an image, buddy? No, you cannot. That's not how this works, I guess. Well, live and learn, as they say. Because we always gotta learn. So, let us position the camera first. We will position it somewhere around here, maybe? And then rotate it a little bit over yonder. Maybe a little bit higher. Just gonna... I don't usually render something, but yeah. Since it's pretty close to an Italian red sauce, it's nice to do that. Mostly a spice difference. Yeah, because usually chili is more spicy, obviously. Whilst Italian sauce is more acidic, funnily enough. So let me go down here. Do we have everything in frame? Would like to have everything in frame. Shading. We do not have everything in frame. I do not like that. Just gonna point it just where I need to be. That should do it. Fantastic. Sensitive auto. Sounds like delicious. Yes, it does. It actually does. It's really nice actually as well. Animation. Well, animation is not going to really happen anyways. Composing. What about rendering? That did not work out the way I wanted to. I can remove this one, I think. Yes, remove this one. Now, you know what? I'm just gonna wing it. What's the worst that could happen? Render an image. Oh, that's a rendered image already. Fantastic. Oh, this is going actually well. We can... Oh ho! Princess Kiba raid. Oh, look at you go. Hey, Boss Cat. Hey, everybody. How we going? My name is Konolo. Very welcome to the coffee shop. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I hope Chaz gave you a really, really fantastic time where you were. Thank you for the follow, Boss Cat. Very, very kind of you. My voice is still a little bit on the bad side, but that still doesn't stop me from making new stuff all the time. We try to always be a little bit more on the creative side here, obviously. So, we try our best as it is. So, how's been the rest of your stream anyways, Boss Cat? Hope you had a lot of fun. Just here making a lot of garbage. And, yeah. It never dawned on me to follow you, my bad. Oh, don't worry. I never actually tell people to follow me either, so don't worry about it too much. Ooh, this is actually quite nice. So, don't worry about it, Chaz. It's all good. We drew Kiba as a prego princess. Ooh. I would like to see that. But I'll definitely see it on your server anyways. I can't wait to actually see it. Make sure you tag me. I really want to see it. Just a free sticker died inside. Yeah, I saw that. Especially with some people also just having their suggestions as well. But sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Just hoping that you have a very, very fun time as well. Yeah, this looks actually pretty alright in my opinion. I follow the fish on Wednesday instead. Yeah, usually I also stream on Wednesdays too. So there's that, but that's like nothing new there. So I'm just gonna do one more thing real quickly. Gonna do a circle. Gonna have it 128 things. Gonna make it really big. So I can have some stuff. Oh. Yeah, I will definitely save. Don't worry about it, Milton. Thank you very much. Hey, thanks for the follow as well. Goodness gracious, things are going today, are they? Didn't think I was gonna have that much of an attention today, but thanks very much for that, Chaz. Usually just like to be just with my people and just call it a day. We like it chill after all. That did not work out as I wanted it to. Okay. Maybe I should do it differently. You have new people. I do. I have a lot of new people. Man, you call her Nilton on stream instead of the hot name felt nickname. Well, there's a lot of nicknames that I have. Let me just list up everyone. There's Honey Buns, Sweetie Pie, there's Gremlin, Goblin, Scrunglenator, there's also Menace of the Fish, the Fishmonger, the Mud Wrangler, there's also what else was there? The Sirening Siren.
Queen of the Muds.
Yeah, and the Queen of the Muds. Crotch Pocket 2. Add that to the list, honey. Yep, you're not a crotch pocket. Sorry, hon. It's over. Just said so. It's very damn over. You're now crotch pocket. Just gonna try to imitate a skybox real quickly. Faces. Semen storage. Okay, now we're going into the really, really wild names right there. This is not working as I wanted to. Hold on. You know what? It'll be fine, probably. Just gonna resize it in this direction real quickly. And then just resize it in this direction real quickly. And bam, I have a fake skybox, basically. Gonna give this a smart UV unwrap as well. I mean, I have one way worse, but I will believe. It's okay, everybody has their humor, and I'm not stopping anybody from having their humor. Besides, I don't have the voice for it anyways. Usually I would be a little bit on the louder side, but nah, not today. Sadly, I cannot today. Today is sadly not a day where Kona is going to be on the louder side, much as I would actually like to. But it's fine. Just hopefully you have a good time. Hopefully that work is going to be a little bit gentler on you right now, especially with everything that's been going on. So there's that. There we go. This is not as good as I was hoping for, but it's fine. But yeah. Subsurface division. Let's just do this. There we go. That'll do. Ah, dang it. Apply. Fantastic. I mean, I have way worse, but just go ahead. Nobody's gonna stop you. I certainly won't. Yeesh. That's a lot of things. Decimate a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh boy. It is struggling. 0.3. Okay. 0.1. How's that sound? Yeah, that'll do. Decimate and just apply a little bit less. We're all adults here. Well, most of us anyways. Which will be fine, probably. Ooh, I like it. So, what do y'all think? It's a little bit of a screeny basically with some cheapo rendering, but you know, I think for a little while after I may be an adult, but man do I hate adulting. Don't we all? Especially with the things that I had to hear today, so I'll just leave it at that. Including my own coughing. Goodness gracious, I sound like I'm already halfway in a grave. I kinda like this. Just gonna move. I need to move the camera just a bit somewhere else. What about here? Nope. Not enough. That's too far. Render image. Oh yeah, that'll do. That'll do just fine. It's very gentle, very simple, and we just made it in, what, like an hour and 15? Looks kind of gorgeous, actually. And obviously, I'm not a professional 3D modeler. I just like to toy around in Blender because I like it. It's fun. That's just the way it is. And I gotta save. That is very fair at that point. I'm just gonna save that first because I actually do want to save the thing. Just gonna do this. Desert. Scrappy. Now render, my boy. Render. Oh, you're done already. Never mind. And we have that. Now. You should add some of your hell engines there. Yeah, I don't have my hell engines right now on this thing. I'd have to remake them. Because, remember, I saved them all on my Windows thing. Not on my Linux. Need more redeems, wanna throw things at you and make noises. And they will come over time. I'm afraid I'm still a little bit too fresh for that. But they will come, don't worry. Don't worry. I wanna make a TTS bot. I wanna build it myself because I'm dumb like that. I also wanna do like a lot of other stuff as well. They will come all over you. You really made me read that out loud, did you? You are such a goober. So I see you don't swallow. I am not allowed to neither confirm nor deny that. So leave me out of that. Just leave me out of that one. It's having problems zooming in now. There you go. It'll do fine. But we have a lot of garbage as well. That was your choice to read that aloud. I would just keep tending to my pal farm. Yeah, keep tending to all of the muds that you're trying to steal, are you? You're just going to steal all of the muds in Chaz's server. I'm jumping on Pal World. You have fun. Both of yous. I'm just gonna save this one as well. Double and triple. It's always good to save multiple times anyways. Pictures. Where is it? Oh yeah. Let me just... Where is it? Desert Scrappy. There it is. We made an image. It is the most simplest thing that I've made in a while, but I'm really, really happy about it. I'm a lone ranger. Good luck finding her, by the way. She already went so far out of the map, it's kind of insane that she actually just went ahead. It also took her like multiple tries to swim over the ocean. Just saying. But in any event, this is actually pretty fun. Just gonna make a new scene. Save that all. Fantastic. Let's do something else. We've already done our little desert town, which is fantastic. How about we do something simple? Since Nilton already mentioned that I made the Helgens, it was a small side project that I wanted to make for Godot, but I'm afraid that didn't work out, so all I have to go by is just a few pictures of it. Let me show you in that sense. Give me a moment. It's called 2025. Sometimes on things it doesn't show. There you go. So yeah, what Nilton was talking about is this thing, for example. That's a thing that I designed and literally put into Godot before I switched to Linux. I've also made like this thing, which I call a Helgen, or called a Helgen. I've made others too, just over time, but you know, things just go the way they do. And of course some other small stuff that I built, for example the sword and all that stuff, but that's all in good time. So how about we make an engine? So do we want a big block engine or do we want a small block engine? Do we want a moped? Do we want a thing? Do you want... Well, what do we want? I'm here for at least another hour. Make it so that it eats kids. Don't all of them. Then again, nobody really knows what a Helgen is but myself, so... They don't really eat anything, but there's that. I actually did drink some, but thank you very much. I'll just drink some water as well. As you can hear, my voice is not doing too well again. But let's just start off, shall we? We start with block. It always starts with a block, but not the first block that Blender always gives, because the first block is always dirty, so you always have to delete it. So let us give it a cut, and then from there on out we just go to wireframe, tsakum pakum, and be gone, because we're going to use the mirror modifier again. One of my favorite things, honestly. Fantastic. With the mirror modifier we can just literally squeeze everything together as we want, and it'll just imitate it on the other side. Just gonna make this a little bit smaller. Give it jaws so you can breathe fire. Yeah, sure, I'll do that. We will just give it a few more cuts on the side. That'll do. Just gonna do 1, 2, 3. And then we go in here. I want these two to be outside. Hold on. I nearly did a doo-doo. Ah, I see where the issue lies. So we're just gonna do these 3. Just gonna do like this. And then just do these, these few faces up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Fantastic. Just what I wanted. And then we'll make him taller. That'll do just fine. Now we go into lines, because I want this one to go a little bit upwards, especially this dot over here. Then we have this, then we have that. Sorry about that. Angry flip, oh boy. Look at y'all go. If you guys continue this way, people might mistake you for friends. Opa, I forgot this one. Or even worse, lovers. Oh. That would be bad for me. Nah, it'll be fine one way or another. I'm supportive in that sense. Apply that. And now we have this janky engine looking thingamajig. We're gonna go into solid mode, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna make that a solid face. We wanna extrude that just a little bit, resize it just a little bit. Then over here, when I stop eating them, when I marrying these two, when I stop eating them. Oh my god. You know what? Garlic bread is pretty damn good though. I cannot disagree on that one bit. Like, garlic bread's really fantastic. Now here comes this thing that I was always afraid of. Gotta make a circle. I want it with 8. I want it this way, yes. Actually, no, not here. Main block. So we can have that at least. We're gonna add another circle. We rotate it by this axle here. And we wanna first go into this mode and then just move it. Sorry. Move it just enough so we can actually just see it over here. Actually, not a good point, bad point in that sense. I have barely started. There's nothing to save yet. But I will save soon. Just gonna move this one over here. And over here. Then I'm going to do a duplicate. Rotate it. Then lift it up just enough. Do in wireframe. And now bridge edge loops, because I'm lazy that way. Number of cuts. So it makes this nice little curve. Aye, aye. That's good, that's good. Then we duplicate this one, yep. We go over here and rotate it 90 degrees again. Just gonna do the same thing here again. 2, 3, 4. And we have the same thing over here. I'll have to fit it just a bit. It'll look janky as hell, but honestly, cannot be bothered today. Sorry about that. Gonna do this here. Fantastic. This one, hold on, that's the wrong button. Sorry about that. Then we go over here, rotate it just a bit, and then we just connect them again. Bridge edge loops. Few more cuts. One of my friends is also asexual, and I was asking me about the joke because they didn't know it was a stereotype in the community. Then they realized they fell into some stereotype as well. Yep, that's how you realize something. Then mirror. We do not want it this way. We do not want it that way. We don't want it this way. Yes. Now that's a nice engine. What do y'all think? It already is coming together quite well. Pretty, pretty. Yep. We do like it pretty, pretty. Just slowly, just gaining stuff up. Maybe I will just add one. Hold on. Just one more. Fantastic. And that makes a nice little engine. Right over there. Apply that. Exhaust. And bam. We have ourselves a little bit of an exhaust. Looks kind of nice. So, what else does an engine need? I'm just gonna sheepishly Google engine block. Or just engine. Oh, it needs a cooler. Actually, not a bad idea. Let's just put a cooler on, shall we? Hell yeah. Now, how are we gonna make the cooler? Ah, I have an idea. We take another cube. Also known as standard digital clay. Then we do this, and then we squinch it. We go up here, and then just squinch that a little bit more. Mark this, and I want this to be a little bit better on the side. Yes, that wouldn't be such a bad idea. Thanks for that, Kieran. Goodness gracious, throat hurty. That's just the way it is. So we go up here a little bit. And then we go up here just a bit more. Now we go a little bit smaller. And now we have to do following. Move all of these. Those faces. Bam. Just turn it into one. We only need one for that one. Now we take these face. These face good. Make more tea. Yes. More tea would also not be bad. Then we go in a little bit in here. Go a little bit inside. Fantastic. This is actually going well. It's too late, especially with how big the pot is. You guys are having fun, and that's all that matters. Just gonna give this a little bit of extra girth. This looks like a good block. So we're just gonna put like a small cylinder in it now. I said a small cylinder. This will be a 6er. Gonna do this in wireframe because I'm blind otherwise. Then rotate. I'm gonna resize that over here too. There we go. And then we move it forward just a bit like here. Oh, that's the wrong side. Hold on. Gotta go to the other side. There you go. There's an engine head in the thing. They kind of have an idea where I want to go with that. Then we just do this and we make another circle. Face it. Then we make an array. We want 3. A little bit of an offset wouldn't be bad either. Shape line, yes. It'll do, most likely. Then we go up here. There we go. Oh, okay. And we go to solid. Yes. Now this will help a bit. And that's how I just like to make my engines. This looks actually quite nice for a motor block. Now I need to just decimate a bit. Fantastic, I like that. Apply. This is pretty damn. Steals engine. How the hell are you just going to steal an engine block? Oh, you guys are funny. She just did. Yeah, she did. It doesn't even have the teeth on yet. It's not even a real Helgen yet. But that's fine. We will just make sure of it. Cooler flaps. Whatever. Cooler. We are making a plane. And this one's going to be fun. Oh, I switched off the entire collection. I'm sorry. We're going to object mode, switch to 1, and we're going to remove 1 vertices. Just gonna go into the middle. Make face. Fantastic. And that's it. We just made a thing. Then we rotate just this away. Give it some teethers. Then we will go to the main block. And we'll position it a little bit. Thank you for the reminder, Roseblood. I will do that just right now. The goblin brain has been activated. You're not far off, Nilton. Just gonna do it like this, and then just position it maybe like that. Now, here's my question. If I had a modifier, also an array, I can add teeth as many as I want. Fantastic. Yes, I can. And then I can just apply. And now if I put a mirror modifier on top of it. There we go. Fantastic. Hold on, I'm in object mode. Then right here. Teeth. There we go. Fantastic. Now let's see. Bam. We got an engine. We got a Helgen as well. Or at least I like to call it a Helgen. It has teeth. That'll do. I mean, look at how gorgeous that thing is. Vroom vroom indeed. Now comes the fun part. Firstly, I'm just going to save. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted to do now. Helgen stream. There you go. Just gonna save it. Now, we're gonna have to join all of them together. Now it is all one giant model. And this is gonna be called the Helgen. I'm gonna make a second iteration of that. Helgen stream combo. So we have everything just working out. Now we need to UV unwrap that again. We get a little bit of a margin. Fantastic. Good texture paint. Ooh, ooh, like half of the job is already done, isn't it? We have a little bit of play as well. So we can just go in here, base color, base color, and bam. Now we are ready to paint. Of course, I'm just going to go to texture paint here and then just do this. Because all the islands are themselves, I can also just mark everything much as I want. So, now, let's get to painting. Now we've singled out one thing. Let's go to red, or shouldn't... Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna ask y'all. These are the exhaust pipes now. What color do you want the exhaust pipes to be? Some digital Bob Ross. Yeah, if Bob Ross would see that, he would be like, it's funky, but it's still art. Because Bob Ross would be open to such a thing. Just gonna give it like a deep color, maybe. And now we can just easily paint over it without having to besmirch anything. Fantastic. You know, it's really fun. At one point when you just realize how to do things, it's just fun. And that's what we do everything for anyways. Just to have fun. We don't need to be professional. And I would hope that Bob Ross would agree with me on that part as well. Because if you're professional in everything, what's the point in learning stuff? It's the new, it's the interesting, it's the garbage that we make that makes everything so great. We need to be dumb once to be able to make something great later. There we go. Fantastic. Look at this. It ain't the prettiest in here, but it'll do. It'll just do. Just gonna do it like this in here. Since this is overlapping textures and all that stuff, it is not very good. It is not very optimized, it is not very fantastic, but it'll do just fine. Now we have the color red in. We can put these ones as well in red because, web, fantastic. Just as we wanted. Time for some digital Bob Ross. I really like that saying right now. And actually, I'm just gonna do hide that so I can actually paint it all. Hide that too. All of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic. I have to give up. I need to eat. Well, go ahead and sleep then. All the best to you then. It's all good. I really appreciate that you took the time still that you actually visited. That's all that matters. I want you to eat well. I want you to eat good. And I want you to, you know, terrorize us next time as well. Alt H. Fantastic. Oh, I'm so glad that I remembered what the toilet man said. Some gorgeous, gorgeous things that I thankfully remember now. Hide these things. Oh, this one too. No, that's not the thing that I wanted. L and H. Sleep well, Roseblood. I'm a bed, I lie in bed and then wide awake. Yeah, as it always is, usually, with that. But, hell, as long as you're having fun. Or at least, as long as you can sleep at least a bit, that's all that matters, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, hi. I just noticed something. Edit mode? There is nothing here. Uh-huh. Interesting. How did that happen? Time to fix that real quickly. One, 2, 3, and 4. Fix that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Fix that. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. And bam, we fixed it. Back to texture paint. Now this is a little bit patchy, but it's fine. Doesn't need to be great. It's just a little side project. Just a little bit of fun. That's all that matters. Just paint it nice, paint it well. Oh, you can see the teethers as well. That's pretty cool. Just give it like a good scrubbing. Good old scrubbing. Good old scrubbing right then and there. Good old scrubbing up there too. Don't mind the patch. And then done. And done. That's the main engine block. Now, here's a thing that I wanna. Gonna go in face. This is getting a bit of a different painting right now. This is getting like a maroon painting. Kind of maroon. I want it darker. No, this is not hitting the right note of red. Ah, this'll do fine, I guess. Just gonna click the faces here so we can make the teeth nice and white. I'm comfy but wide awake. Ugh, I hate when that happens. Then we go over here and let's brush its teeth first. Give it a nice little white brush. That'll do, I guess. Let's see in object mode. Ooh. Ooh, I like it. This looks pretty funky. Let's just uncover everything. Then let's just reselect everything that we don't want to paint today. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic. And then hide it. Let's mark this and let's... I said let's mark this and let's work on that. One also gray tone. There we go. And don't worry if you think like that. If you think that I have a plan, I definitely have not. I have no idea what to do with that, but I just like making it. That's all that mattered to me. Is it fun? Yeah, then I'm doing it. Nice. Nice. That's all that matters. Yep, that's really all that matters. And we made like a very, very basic little engine. With a little bit of issues, but they're ignorable. Don't worry about it. And as you can see on the side right now, you can really nicely see how it just all automatically translates it into a thing. Now you can just save it and then just, you know, take it over and then call it a day. Look at this. Look at the little engine. Just gonna take a quick sippy. Ah, fantastic. I'm just gonna save that. And now we have it all. Yeah, we have it all now. Now, as much as I'm feeling it right now, an ad break should happen any second now. Wonderful, wonderful. Oh no, the ad break was finishing. Even better. Fantastic. I already saved, don't worry about it, but I'm feeling that it's going to be a little bit of a strain for my throat right now because, you know, talking and all that. Not too good with me today. It is fine though. I will see to put as much as I can right now. Just gonna fix up all of the things right now. All of the things that I could not reach yet. Doesn't have to be pretty now. It's just here to make sure that everything works out right now. As long as I don't get the T first, because they're also scattered a little bit. Corner, corner. This, that, this. This here. This here. Then this here. Fantastic. This is all going quite well. I just love how it just all nicely shows as well. Some people would complain about that, but honestly, I feel like this is fine. Because if I'm making something with that, it's me that makes something with that, not anybody else. That's why I don't do commissions in such arrays, because otherwise it's just going to be very, very messy, and I'm certain a lot of people would not be very happy with that. So I just like to keep to myself. Keep my hobby to me. Wee. And there we have it. A very nice engine block. Just nicely painted and everything. And I'm feeling really a strain right now. So I hate to say it, but I think I'm gonna have to cut this stream today a little bit shorter. Because it is dry. And I do not want to strain myself too much. Just gonna save that real quickly. And I'm just gonna do just real quickly one more thing. No. In texture paint mode, yes. There we go. Beautiful. Don't worry, it's been a nice stream. Ah, thank you. I always try to strive to be a little bit better, and since it's been like a week since I didn't stream, I'm still a little bit salty about that, but, you know, can't help it regardless. That's just the way it is. So, here's a Helgen. If I ever had the knowledge to make a full-on video game about good old racing, I would, but sadly, not my expertise. Quite the opposite. My expertise is being an idiot. Just gonna really quickly fix something that's irking me right now. Because I'm seeing it right now and it is really just like... There we go. Nice. Now it is beautiful. Everything is nice and easy. Object mode. Let's go into shading. It is very simple, but this is what it looks like. Fantastic little thing, isn't it? But yeah, these are like my hobby stuffs that I like to make, and yeah. It'll eat the children. It has a teeth for it, and it definitely roars like one too. But I can't tell because it doesn't have sound. Regardless of it all, usually I would make the stream longer than just 2 hours, at least a Sunday stream, but due to my overcoming with an illness, it's still a little bit on the iffy side, and I feel like I'm kind of straining it right now. But most likely by tomorrow it might be just a bit better, and it'll be just fine. In any event, I want to thank you all for coming back as well as all the raids that I had today. I'm very, very glad and very, very happy about both of the people that came in today. Bosscat, absolutely gorgeous that I actually see and that you actually raided me today. I didn't expect that today, but here I am, having been raided by you. And also Icaros, very nice to see that you actually got the time to also check in as well. I hope that it'll happen more often because I always try to get a very good vibe going. In any event, I need to rest up still. Much as I am regretting it that I have to go. Is there anybody that you want me to rate, by the way? I am feeling that I'm going to rate today, so why the hell not? Usually I would play a video game, but today is a bit on a different set. Let me just pop that rate stuff out. I don't know who, you don't have to. Well, Don't have to, but still it helps. Boss Cat, Samurai, Global, maybe Icarus, maybe somebody else. Is there any suggestion if there's someone that you needs a little bit of support that we share some? Because every little bit helps for everyone. Gonna go from yours low to high. Let's see. Oh no! Hold on, wait. Finishing fish, recording voice lines. Valnir. Let me just check. Valnir. Divinity Original Sin. Is that the guy? It's someone I watch. Oh, that's sweet. There's a guy called Lauterdale who is making fish in Blender, and I'm just like, fish, 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 and all that stuff. But you know what, Rosebud? I'm gonna go with your suggestion. So, people, what kind of raid message do we want? Don't be afraid. We're all in this together. Oh, they just got raided. Oh, they're chibi. Oh, that's cute. Let me just look a little bit further. Double raid. You want a double raid? Sure thing. Oh, they just got 22. Goodness, they got shot up. Well, okay, screw it. Let's give them a little raid message, shall we? What would be a good raid message? Raiding Stinky. Yeah, whatever. Let's take it. Let's take Raiding Stinky. Let me just make a quick raid message for y'all. How's that sound? Looks perfect. Alrighty then. How about we call it here then? And start the raid. Anyways, as always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for taking the time to actually watch today, even though it was a lot shorter than I wanted it to be. But in the end of ends, I hope you have a good I hope you had a good time. Hope you have a wonderful morning, day, evening, whatever time it is, and I hope to see you soon enough. And please, especially after what I got through, stay healthy. Like really, really healthy. I'll see you around. Raids coming up.